Well, hello, I'm John Waring, and I'm here with Patrick Rutledge of Llewellyn Realtors. We're going to be talking about short sales. I think a good place to start would just be to define what a short sale is. Can you do that for us?
John, in its most simple definition, a short sale is where the bank is getting less for the home than the mortgage is. Now, we've had some where the home was $1 million owed on the mortgage, and the market itself, the marketplace, is only offering up $450 or $550. That's a short sale. But it could be the marketplace is only offering up $550 on a $600. It's still going to have that seller coming to the table owing money to the bank short on the sale. That's part of the initial interview, though, because when we sit down and talk with someone who says, I'm in trouble, our question is, what is it? Is it just that you're unemployed, you are, I call making less than you were making before? What is really the problem? There are a couple key issues the bank is going to really pull out. One is going to be really your finances. What are they? And that's individually. The second big one is going to be what was a quote-unquote hardship. So yes, you keep asking, well, Patrick, what's going to be the core of it? For each person, the core is going to be the hardship and the finances. And they're going to look at that and monitor that all through the process. Wells Fargo probably is the most definitive I've heard about saying, we're not sure that we're going to take a loss. If we see some craziness in the backdrop, and there are some sophisticated sellers who've got what we call money floating, and if it shows up in banking accounts, they want a piece of that. So we say to people, you know, be logical. If you've got $15,000 sitting in the bank, and you send it in to the short sale negotiator for you, we have to send that in, and you're going to hit some consequences when you see that. They want a piece of it. If they've got a $150,000 loss and you're sitting there with $15,000 in the bank, they're generally going to ask a piece of that. They want you to be in a hardship. Short sales right now are, I call individualized. Each of you owning a home today, your short sale will be different because of your particular financial situation. And the bank responds to that. Also, each bank responds differently. So they have a negative and a positive. The positive that you get through this with literally no penalty except for maybe a credit ding. But you get rid of your house, you get what's called a 1099. The government has decided to exempt you on that even. And so in another 2 years, the person starts over. They've got rid of the, I call the problem. So it's a solution in cases where people really are underwater and need to move. And it really answers the problem. The problem along with that, though, is that it is time consuming. And a lot of people are not used to it. The bank doesn't always respond. The bank overloaded.